Howdy everybody, it's Angelo, dailyvitamoves.com, and it's been a few days since a big storm here in the San Francisco Bay Area. There was a bunch of flooding, schools were closed, roads and highways were closed, there were cars submerged completely underwater. It was probably the biggest storm we've seen in probably decades. And here we are, a nice sunny day. And today I wanted to go over a standing meditation because so in life there are storms that come and go, clouds roll in, and sometimes we forget about the blue sky above us, but it's always there. And that's one of the points to meditation, is to just reconnect with that blue sky, so to speak, that's always there. So over the years, I have experimented with different types of meditations, sitting meditation, chanting mantra meditations, different types of movement meditation, and really VitaMoves is really a form of movement meditation. So today I wanted to just go over a very simple standing meditation that you can do to help take a break from all the craziness in your lives, especially right now with the holiday season and the New Year's approaching. Give this a shot and help get you centered and reconnected to the blue sky. All right, so if you come standing with feet hip width apart, and just bring the middle of your palms together, one hand on top of the other, and just let them rest on the front of your body. So where the middle of your palms are, it should be about a couple inches below your belly button or your navel, okay? And then if you take the other hand and try to put it at the same level behind you, okay? So now you're sandwiching your body. And then think of the point that's in between your hands. So we're thinking of like near the center of the body here. And roughly that's where the center of gravity is. For most people, it's around just in front of the second sacral vertebrae. So just sort of connect with that spot, okay? Just think of where that spot would be. And that's gonna be a center of focus for us today, okay? So once you've got that spot, you can bring your hands down by your side, okay? And then we're just gonna think of letting our weight rest into that point, and let that point rest into the ground, okay? So we'll start from the top of the head. Just let your head sort of rest onto your shoulders. Let your shoulders rest onto your rib cage. Let your rib cage rest onto that center of gravity, and then let that disperse down into the legs and into the ground, okay? So that should give a little bit of more sensation of you sinking into the ground. So you want your weight kind of coming down into the ground. Now just subtly think of that center of gravity. We're going to use our breath to guide us through this standing meditation, okay? Keep focused on that center of gravity and just think of letting it slowly lift up as your arms come up to the sky. Take a deep breath and then let that again sink back down. Let that center of gravity sink into our legs and into our feet as we exhale down, okay? And then we're just gonna continue. So we're gonna breathe in, let that center of gravity feel like it's floating up, and then bring that sensation, try to let your whole body relax into that center of gravity and let that force disperse into the legs again, okay? So you're not necessarily coming up and down. That may happen a little bit, but just keep focused on that center of gravity and let that feel like that's floating up through the body as you breathe in and lift the arms, and then let that feel like it's sinking down into the ground. All right, so that's it. It seems very simple, but don't let the simplicity fool you. Just like a lot of other VitaMoves movements, they seem very simple. They don't seem like they're doing very much. But again, by connecting with the center of gravity, we're just using that as a tool to focus on to just get rid of the distractions we may have in our head, what things we need to go to the store and buy, the people we need to get gifts for, and just dealing with all the hectic things that may be going on. So try this a few minutes in the morning, a few minutes in the daytime, and a few minutes at night to get yourself centered and grounded to the reality of your blue sky. Please share this with friends and family, and we'll see you next week.